What's going on, YouTube? It's James Schreiber, Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got my fucking voice back, motherfuckers. There goes my monetization right there, guys. Anyways, guys, welcome to Schreiber Fantasy Battle Reports, and this is James, your host. James, motherfuckers. Anyways, I have my bootleg mic today because I forgot my other mic at home. I keep on playing with Universal Battle, and I talk on Skype with a bunch of the guys I play against. So I left my mic at home, not thinking about it, because you're rushing out for work, and you just like get your shit together and run out the door, and then I'm like, fuck, I forgot my mic. And I usually do my battle reports at work when I have a big break in the middle of the day. Anyways, so I got a game in at the dojo, which is a rare thing now because I feel like we alienated our player base. If any of you guys at the dojo are watching this, I'm being 100% honest with you. So my brother and I still play. We've been playing competitively. We've been playing on UB. We're painting up our armies. We're trying to get shit together for the Adepticon. We're focused. We're so focused. But Dan has been sick, and he's been so sick that he hasn't been going to the dojo. And then he says that, but I got this picture. I'm going to pull it up. This picture right here. And I caught Dan red-handed playing Magic the Gathering. That bastard was saying he's too weak to go to the dojo, but he was at the dojo, that bastard, playing another game. That is taboo, and I'm calling you out, Dan. I want to play against your high elves. All right? Ian had... I don't know what's going on with Ian. He was at the gauntlet, but he was kind of like, feeling it, then not feeling it. He wanted to sit out a couple games, so I don't know. Judson just like took off in the middle of the tournament, and then Todd. Last time me and my brother played Todd, I think we actually made Todd rage quit, and he just like, well, fuck this game sucks, and he left. So we have no players at the dojo left. It's me and my brother. What the hell, man? We got to make a new community. And I told my brother, we got to stop kicking people's asses to the point where they rage quit. We got to, like, let them win sometimes. Anyways, so we throw out a challenge on the dojo Facebook page. And this guy, Mr. Nickel, Mr. Freaky, I'm going to get you sick, Lord of Pestilence, Nickel, is going to show up. And he's going to play. So I got a game against him. And my brother actually got a game against him before this game right here. And Luke is also getting ready for Adepticon as well. So this is kind of us playing our lists. You guys get to see my Adepticon list. Ooh, not that it really matters because like 40 people at Adepticon, probably like 3 people watch this. Anyways, or 50 people. That show, only like 3 people watch this. Anyways, so including myself and Mr. Luke Nichols. So one other guy. Let's see what we have on the table. I'm talking way too much. It's been 3 minutes. All right, so first off, right here, we got a picture of my space chicken, the space chicken rock. Now, the space chicken rock looks like it's been hijacked by some Starjammers or other space pirates, Bucky O'Hare or somebody. I don't know. Some space pirates robbed the crap out of the freaking chicken rock because he's missing his freaking little thing. And if you guys watch the Hammer Time with Warghammer and me and Green Dragon Gaming, you'll notice that I'm fixing this model at that moment because a bunch of the pieces broke off at this picture, before this picture. Okay, over here I got my 36 Feral Orc. That's it, Feral Orcs. They are not Ed Basters. They are not the big strong ones. They are only weapon skill 3. They have bows and spears, and I'm actually working on trying to get the guys with the bows in the front row completed. So besides that, you can see I have the big Stabadon upgrade. I got a movement banner. I got my general's on the right side. You can see him. He used to be a BSB a long time ago, but he's been upgraded. He is General Paco the Doombringer, or Boss Paco the Doombringer. And Paco the Doombringer is actually rocking the Axe of the Apocalypse. He also has a shield as well as plate to tuck deck. All right. Over here, this is one of my newer units, my 30 Iron Orcs, that's it. 30 Iron Orcs. Holy shit! The guy on the left, that is Rockjaw. Rockjaw is a Iron Orc warlord on foot. He has basically the same loadout as Zod. If you guys are familiar with Zod, Zod was unkillable mother flower, and so is his on foot equivalent. On the right. No, actually, that's it. That's it. It's just this unit. Anyways, over here, I got my Cave Nasher, as I call him after the Warhammer episode, Hammer Time episode. He is now Dennis Hopper. Over here, this is my new favorite unit. My new favorite unit. Now, for the record, I am proxying a lot of the common goblins in this with cave goblins because I was still creating and am still creating a lot more common goblins for this unit. So you will see a sea of red and green, the big old Mexican colors that I am on this unit when I finish it. But basically, it's going to be 50 common goblins, all right, with bows, with shields, and they have 3 shady gits. They have a champ, a musician, a banner, and then they also have the level 4 pyromaniac, Baxter the Pyromaniac. And you see that nice banner on the right side? I even said it on the 9th Age page. When they take away your green moon, you bring the green moon to the table. That's what happened. But the green moon is being held by my BSB Longshot back or Bazooka the Longshot, and he has the Skull Splitter shotgun and pants protection. And then over here, I got the Dragon Rammer. What's that? It's not Zod. No, it's not Zod. It's just the Dragon Rammer. It's been downgraded, just the Dragon Rammer. Over here, what's that? That is not a giant. That is not a Gore-Tex. That is my Wolf Chariot because I forgot to pack the model. And I was like, ah, shit. Anyways, for my opponent over here, he has these damn mana rays. I don't even know what the hell their names are. They're just like mana rays that fly around that skirmish. They have 2 wounds apiece. They can be a pain in the ass. They can be chaff. They could be a lot of things. I don't know what their specific purpose is. And if you guys know, please tell me. But anyways, as you can see, he has a unit of like 14 blue meanies, whatever they're called, the horrors. And then over here, he has a unit of furies. And then more blue horrors, and then over here he has his general. You see on the big guy in the back, that is his general, the Weaver of Change. He also has a DP, a Demon Prince, right in the middle, standing up, freaking cockswole as hell. That guy has a 2-up armor, like 7 attack, strength 7, freaking initiative 8. Jesus Christ. And then the guy next to him on the chariot, that is one of those whatever change chariots that have like a shit ton of strength 4 attacks. He has a giant horde over here of more blue meanies, and he's rocking level 4 of thaumaturgy. For my spells, I cannot read this shit sideways, so I'm pretty sure I got salvo. I got some other shit like immolation. We'll figure it out when the game goes on because I can't read it. I'm gonna edit it and blow it up, and so you guys can see what they say. I don't see what they say right now though. Anyways, over here we're playing in the diagonal. We're playing hold the center. There's a coin right in the center that is, it's actually Eye of Zinich or whatever his name is, in the middle. So we go ahead and deploy. He has a gun line. I have like a medium gun line. I really don't have a gun line, but I have enough to annoy people in range. Anyways, it's going to start off turn 1, and I believe he took turn 1, so he's going to go ahead and do it. He goes ahead, he starts moving up his units. Sorry, turn 1, Demons. There we go. He's going to go ahead and move up. Now, he's put his Demon Prince on the left side, as you can see on the bottom corner by the mana rays, because he's head hunting the spider. And it took me a minute to realize what he was doing, but that's why he did it. He has his general right in the middle, out of range of most stuff, just to kind of do comets and stuff, and magic missiles and whatever else spells he got in thaumaturgy. And he's just kind of chilling back. He wants me to come towards him. So like as you can see, everything's just kind of waiting back. Magic phase. He got 8 power dice. He goes ahead and he does the thaumaturgy spell. That's d6 plus 1 strength plus d6 plus 1 attacks. And he shoots it right into my Iron Orcs, and he kills 1 Iron Orc. Alright. So then he's going to go into, I think the Hellfire killed 2 more. And that was really it. I mean, he really didn't do shit else. I think he might have shot me. But a lot of his stuff was out of range because he expected me to take turn 1. So he was out of range for most of it. It's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 1. Orcs and Goblins turn 1. I grab that Iron Orc tray. Now, for the record, if you guys, I'm going to go back to this picture here. That tray, it's a piece of metal that is holding all the Iron Orcs. They're magnetized, and about 80% of those models are metal. So I pick up the tray and I put it right on top of that freaking blue eye of Zinch, and I'm like, boom, and I drop it, and I'm like, go ahead and move him. That's how it feels like. They were just like, I'm like, he has all this strength 3 shooting. I have a 3 up armor. I have a 5 up board against shooting. I'm like, yeah, good luck. Have fun with that. All right. I do move up my goblins, and this is the reason why I did move the Iron Orcs. The goblins were out of range of his general, so I moved them up just 4 inches. They're on the hill. They have the best point of view from this hill. They have the BSB bubble all connected in the middle. I have the center. I'll be able to shoot everything if it gets in range. Trying to move my Iron Orcs. I have this right. As you can see, I'm using the rocks to my advantage. There's nothing really going to flank me on the right side. The Dragon Rammer is waiting for somebody to move up closer to my Iron Orcs. Now my spider, I'm like, oh shit, that big guy's coming for my spider. I moved my spider back behind the lines, and I thought about it. I sat there and I thought, and I was like, what could I do with my spider? Where do I want my spider to go? And my answer was, I want my spider in that horde. So, and I looked around and I was like, I don't want my spider fighting that guy. So I just moved back, and he's like, seriously, you're going to back up? I'm like, yep, I can't deal with this. So, that's how it looks. I have my other chariot off camera on the right side. Magic Phase got 5 power dice. I go ahead and I do a ruby ring, and I get 2 wounds off on his general, and he ward saves him. And he's like, oh crap, I put him in range to get shot. I go ahead and I do a boosted scorching salvo, and I roll like crap, and it's dispelled. Then we're gonna go to shooting phase. Shooting phase. Here it goes. Bazooka with this freaking skull splitter. Look how cool that guy looks, man. He's just like rocking there with his freaking giant banner, and the banner's making up for something. We know. Anyways, he shoots 4 shots into his general, and bop, bop, poison, 2 wounds. 2, and he failed the armor and ward save. I don't even think he had an armor save. I think it's like a 5 up armor, 5 up ward. But I get 2 wounds onto the Weaver of Change, and he's like, shit. And it's gonna go and start off his turn, Demon's turn 2. Demon's turn 2. He moves that guy back behind the hill, out of my range, and he's like, I am not gonna lose my general because you're just gonna pick at him. And that was my goal. My goal was to pick at him with all my shooting. I have freaking 48 goblins with bows ready to shoot somebody. I just want to shoot somebody. Anyways, so he doesn't really move up. He kind of sits back for a turn. I'm still holding on top of the objective. I'm like, you're not going to move me off this freaking objective. My chariot, he's trying to come around my flank of my chariots on this side. And then he moves. This is a really smart move by him. He moves his DP inside the trees. And he's like, if you charge me with your savages, you won't be steadfast in the forest. He didn't say this. This is basically his model saying this, like, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up in the forest. And I'm like trying to shoot at him with all these freaking like wire traps, like he's freaking Attack on Titan and he's Annie, but it didn't work. He's tricking me. Anyways, Magic Phase got 10 power dice, and he goes ahead and he tries to do a comet. I dispel it. He tries to do some other stuff. He's missing his spells. He doesn't do anything in Magic. He had 10 dice, and he could add a Flame Breath, whatever. I don't care if he gets anybody Flame. No, actually, I think he did get Flame Breath to his DP this turn, and I'm like, even more reason why I'm not charging into that guy. But yeah. So really, his Magic didn't do shit. All I did was stop Comet, and everything else really didn't do shit. So shooting phase. This guy's gonna shoot his Bolt Thrower into my savages, kills 2 savages or Blorks. Anyways, and then he starts shooting with all his shots, and I'm just like, ding, 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 ding. As you can see, it's been 2 rounds of shooting in Magic, and I've only lost a total of 5 Iron Orcs. And it's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Yes. So, I did make a mistake here. A bit of a mistake here. I know his DP's coming on my left side. My general is in that unit of Feral Orcs. Okay? This is a post-game thought, but what I should have done at this moment right here, while Luke is looking at his phone, is what I should have done was walked my general out of the unit and go 1 inch behind my savages. Just because, personally, he's going to go in, he's going to challenge. Yes, I could give him a champ. He'll have a charge, and he'll probably get max wounds, 4 wounds on my champ, which is 5. I'll have 3 ranks and a banner. I will actually lose combat, but I will be steadfast. If I go at it with my general, he might whiff, and or I might be able to ward save, but still, this whole army is mono change. So if it's mono change, that means he's going to get divine attacks, and he's going to make me reroll my ward saves. So he might kill my general, or I might win combat res, but that guy is stubborn. So it's kind of a tough call. I should have took my general out of the unit, put it behind, and just let that guy stick with those savages for however long it takes him, and just rank him up in unit rank of 5. Anyways, as you can see, my spider kept going around the whole army to get to this side to get out to attack those blue horrors. My iron orcs actually move up a bit because I'm like, I ain't scared of you, dude. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna take control. My chariot's one chariot moves back, the other chariot moves up. Magic phase, I got 5 power dice. I go ahead and I do 4 dice onto Scorching Salvo, and I get double 6s. Son of a bitch. He lets it go through. I kill off 5 horrors over here, and I kill off like 14 goblins over here. Oh man, that was a bad thing to do. And I lost the spell too, which is even worse. God. Oh man. Over here, shooting phase. I'm gonna shoot my freaking skull splitter into the DP. Do 1 wound. He's like that fucking skull splitter, man. Love it. I love it. This chariot over here, he's gonna shoot his attacks into his mana rays. I think I do a wound or 2. I did 3 wounds. Jesus Christ. Or he saved them all. I don't know what the hell that is. Anyways, yeah, I did 3 wounds, but he must have saved. Anyways, turn 3, Demon Princes. Here it goes. He's charging into my savages. I stand and shoot. Doesn't do a goddamn thing. And he gets in and goes like so. He doesn't charge here. What he does is he does move his general up, and he decides to move his furies right in the way of to chaff my black orcs. So I'm like, okay, as long as my black orcs are in the range of the BSB bubble. Now I did move my squig hopper out of the way. He's behind my black orcs for multiple reasons. Number one is if something's coming closer that I don't like, I'm going to jump that squig hopper in the way and chaff them up. But the other reason is I hope that it doesn't get as noticed back here when I charge over my own units. So that's what I'm hoping. Over here, he comes to the flank. Now this actually scares me. This actually does scare me because he's going to charge into my flank, and if I don't win combat res, that he's going to have that flank, and he's going to get more combat res because of that. So I really like. Right now, my main thing right now is to have the goblins to handle these guys because that's all I really have to hold up my back. Magic phase, he got 2 power dice. I lucked out with that one, and I think he threw up a flame breath on somebody. I don't really care. So, close combat, he challenges. Apparently, shooting did nothing. Close combat, he challenges. Okay, I accept with my warlord, my boss Doom. Or not Boss Doom, Boss Paco, the Doombringer. I already broke my banner off of him like 3 times in this one game. So, he's hitting me on 3s. He's wounding me on 3s. He rolls all the dice. Check this out. He missed. And I have parry, so he needed 4s. Oh my god, he missed all his attacks. I'm like, holy shit. So I go ahead and I do D3 attacks, D3 strength. I got like 4 wounds off. He ward saved 3 of them, and he got only 1 wound. He loses combat. He is stubborn, and he sticks, and it's not an issue. Actually, he might have just took the damage from the stubborn check, but it didn't matter. Damn. All right, maybe I could do that again. All right, over here, close combat. Or my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4, 3, 3, 4, whatever number that's down there that you guys see. I charge Dennis Hopper over into the blue meaties on the left. I figure I don't want them flanking my orcs. I'm going to charge my orcs into the furies and just let that happen. And they get in. So I move the dragon rammer over this way. Figured I would help out Dennis Hopper if he sticks there for a turn. I think I charged the wolf chariot into the mana rays up there, and I move the spider even further up towards that blue horde because that's where the spider wants to go. I turned the goblins this way to deal with that unit of mana rays like I thought. And thinking back about this, I think the better play would have been to rank up my goblins into 5 wide 10 deep, right? Move the shaman out of the unit, like behind, like somewhere safe, right? And try to start coming around the corner of his DP, because that way I could get a charge in the future rounds and allow myself to win combat res all the time, and I could just keep challenging him with Shady Gits. Hindsight's 2020. That didn't happen. Anyways, magic phase. He got 4 power dice, or I got 4 power dice. I go ahead and I do a ruby ring, kill off 2 or 1. I did 3 wounds. Excuse me, 3 wounds. And then I believe this is shooting phase. Shooting phase, I start shooting the goblins. They end up killing off another one. And then the skull splitter kills off, I think, another wound. Over here, close combat. Holy shit. The chariot rolled a 6 on the impact hits. It freaking rams him. All 6 wound. Okay? He fails all 6 ward saves. And he's like, what the hell just happened? And I was like, my chariot actually believes it's a Gore-Tac. It doesn't believe it's a chariot. It believes it's a Gore-Tac. And it freaking killed 6. He couldn't wound me. He whiffs on the attacks back, and unit popped. Actually, he did 1 wound to me, but I still popped the unit. Holy shit. Wow. Over here, close combat. Oh my god. Oh my god. He got 3 hits, 3 wounds. I failed all 3 ward saves with triple ones. Wow. I still win combat res, but that was it. He even thunderstomped me. He thunderstomped me twice, and I don't think he wounded me on both of them. I think he just rolled pathetically. But man, he killed my general. God, that sucks. Over here, close combat. What the fuck? Dennis Hopper killed 2, 4, 5 guys. He did 1 wound to me. He is a wound in a banner, but he is steadfast. He sticks. Dennis Hopper held that fucking unit of blue horrors by himself, and it's going to go ahead and start off turn 4. Demon Prince. Demons. So he goes for it. He's like, fuck it. No guts, no glory. He charges his general in. He charges his chariot in. He charges his blue horrors in. He's going to destroy my iron orcs. I'm like, bring it, man. They're here to just fight. So he gets in like so. Okay? Obviously, he's going to have to scrunch in more, but we didn't want to break any models. He has very pretty models. He has very, very pretty. Anyways, magic phase, he got 5 power dice. He goes ahead, and I think they just shut his magic down again. I think he keeps on trying to go for comets. He's failing. He keeps on trying to do... he got the flame breath off on his general, which I didn't give a rat's ass if he did it, because I knew I was going to challenge, and he has no champions in that whole thing. So I knew I was going to challenge. I knew he was going to do a flame breath. I don't really care. And that's about it. Over here, close combat. Dennis Hopper kills off 1. The guy on top kills off 2 more, and we're gonna stick again. I mean, nothing really happens. Close combat over here. My champ challenges. He destroys my champ. I am going to be steadfast, and I stick just barely. And yeah, over here, close combat. I challenge with my champ, and he has to accept, and he's gonna kill my champ and just destroy me with a thunderstomp, basically. And then over here, close combat. Woo! All right, let's go in order. My Black Orc Warlord, Rockjaw, goes and swings. Kills 3 of these guys. He has divine attacks. I think I just missed the 1 attack. This guy goes, and he kills off maybe like... I'm sorry. The impact hits goes and killed 2 of my Black Orcs. Then this guy goes, and he ends up looking like he kills off... Let's see, the picture here, like 1 or 2 more, right? And what I end up doing, all right, is I go with extra hand weapons to kill his blue horrors, and I kill. Holy shit! I rolled incredible. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from my opponent's strategy or my strategy or anything. I just rolled ridiculously well. I mean, I needed to hit on 3s and wound on 2s, which is ridiculous. And I did extra hand weapons, so I go first, and I'm like, it doesn't matter, he's going to hit me on 4s anyways, and I might as well just try to get maximum attacks. So it looks like I did about, I think like 13 wounds. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like around 14, 15, 15 wounds roughly. What the fuck? I did not lose combat. He loses combat. He's going to have to take a demonic crumble instability test. His general takes up 3 more wounds. His general's only on 1 wound remaining. His chariot, I think, actually passes its check. And then the freaking horrors are going to crumble a little bit more. Holy shit. And it's going to go in and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. And here it goes. The one person who's been spending the whole game moving around is charging in. Here comes the chicken rock into the unit I wanted her in. I wanted her into this unit. She's going in into the flank. Oh my god. Over here, I charged the freaking Dragon Rammer in to help out Dennis Hopper because I just did not trust Dennis Hopper by himself. He doesn't have Koopa-sized armor. He doesn't have a 1-up, 4-up. He has like a 4-up, and that's it. So I was like, fuck it. The Dragon Rammer needs to help him out before I lose him and he gets a flank on me. And then I finally came up with the idea of busting up my goblins and going this way. But I think it's a little too late on that unit. Magic phase, I got 3 power dice. I go ahead and I do a cascading fire onto my Blorks. And then over there, close combat, I blow up that unit of blue horrors. And I'm going to reform around, I guess. I don't remember how I reformed. I pivoted this way. That's how it looked. Over here, close combat, he just starts ripping apart my savages. He kills 2, 4, 5, 6 savages. They stick one more round of steadfast. Over here, close combat. That's all I need. I need them to hold up the DP because DP has already did his damage. Over here on this side, I believe he does not challenge because he's actually afraid of losing that last wound. He has a high possibility he is not going to live that last wound. So I decided to go again with extra hand weapons. The spider goes, kills off a bunch of guys. My guys go and they kill off a bunch of guys. I believe there is 2 demons remaining. He killed off, it looks like 5 or 6 of my orcs. I killed off pretty much all his blue horrors. And, he killed off 2, 4, 6, 7. Was that 4? 8 black orcs. But I basically popped the unit. He is going to take a giant crumble test. His general dies. The chariot dies. And holy shit. He calls quits there. Yeah, I think he just called it quits right there. I think it's my last picture. And it was a freaking ridiculous win for the Orcs and Goblins. As you can see, I have about 9 Black Orcs left. My Warlord's still alive. The Chicken Rock's still alive. All those units crumble. He only has 1 unit of Blue Horrors up there and 1 unit of Mana Rays down there and the DP left. And he's just like, it's game, man. You got my general. That's going to be a lot of points for you. And in all reality, all I got to do is put my Goblins onto the objective, and his DP really can't do anything to the Goblins. The Goblins can keep challenging him one at a time, and it'll just be constant losses of combat res for that one character. So it's a big 20-0 victory for the Orcs and Goblins, even though I lost my general, which really sucks. Like I said, if I would have put my general right behind the unit, I think I would have been fine, and my steadfast would have been even higher. We just rolled it out really quick to see what would happen. In the next turn after this, my savages would have run from steadfast. That's simple. I would have failed fear, and I would have run from steadfast. Besides that, key players, not my MVP, but my key players is actually my BSB, who shot and scared him into reacting. The Skull Splitter scared him into reacting, doing 2 wounds onto his general and a wound onto the DP. That forced him to actually move forward versus anything. So I got to give my BSB a great nod for doing the right thing and also keeping the savages in line for enough turns. But my MVP is going towards the Black Orcs. The Black Orcs rolled like the green gods were on their side, and the Black Orcs basically destroyed his whole army. Holy shit. And took 3 rounds of shooting to boot 3 rounds of shooting, 3 rounds of magic, and I just stood there like, okay, okay. I lost a couple. I lost a couple more. But they just sat there and took it like a champ. Way to go, Blorks. Blorks. Way to go. Anyways, guys, I should hopefully get another game in this weekend, if not a little bit more than one game, but I'm hoping to get enough games to get in before Adepticon. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Universal Battle lately just to get games in so I can practice. There's a couple players that I've been playing consistently enough where they win some, I win some, they win some, I win some. And I know it's a little bit different. I noticed that my tournament mentality could be a lot more aggressive and at the same time a lot more planned out and thought and strategic versus my screwing around. And on Universal Battle, I have this tendency to screw around because I'm like, I always figure, well, it's not a tournament game. And I got to stop doing that. I got to start thinking more like a tournament player. But at the same time, um, I like this list. This is my Adepticon list, but I like this list, but it's not quite exactly what I want. I feel like there's some flaws in this list, obviously, and I think that's going to be any list right now. I said that to somebody else. I think it was Nick Creep. Nick Creep and I were talking on Skype, and I was telling he was like, I don't feel comfortable with this, and I go, I don't think anybody technically feels comfortable with their list because of the 4,500 points and all the changes and nerfs and all that crap that you just don't feel confident with what you have. And I think everybody's feeling that because my brother calls me after this game. Actually, he called me because he played Luke and he won against Luke, and he goes, "I beat him, but I don't feel like I did what I needed to do. I wasn't really comfortable." And I go, "I think that's everybody right now. I honestly believe that's everybody. But if you guys feel comfortable with your list, I would like to hear about it. Anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying these bat reps. I enjoy making them. If you guys like them, hit subscribe. As you guys know, or some of you know, or a lot of you may know, I am going to Salamanca, Spain for ETC, but it's going to cost me a lot of money, and I'm asking you guys for some help. If you guys could help donate to my channel, I have a Patreon set up, or I have a GoFundMe set up. Please, anything helps. $1, $5, $10, whatever you guys could afford, that'd be awesome. But I appreciate all the help I get. And besides that, guys, I'm going to try to make more battle reports, but at the same time, like I said, the dojo has kind of been light on competitors right now. So hopefully I could drag somebody up here. Maybe I could drag up Fergus or Len or somebody else. But until then, I'm going to. Oh, by the way, I'm going to try to make some YouTube videos like the ETC style ones I made back in Greece. So I'm gonna try to do that at Adepticon. So you're gonna get some footage of me and some of the big names. And guys, before my video ended, there's the ambulance ringing it out. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. Take care and peace.